Okay, here I have a 6-pin Yale, I guess LFIC. It's an IC core, so interchangeable, large format. So I think it's LFIC. I'm pretty sure. Basically, you have two keys. One to do the operating, which is to lock and unlock whatever this thing is protecting, and the second one is the control key, which is used to retract this little lug here. If I can get in all the way. And that will allow you to pull the entire core out of the lock and switch it out, basically. Why am I getting stuck? Strange. So you can pick it two different things. This lock has all standard pins in it, but it has a little bit of a curiosity, which is why I wanted to pick it here. And you'll notice this on the first pin, I think. So if we go in here and we feel pin 4 binding, and no, sorry, pin 5, and we get a click, but I can feel from jiggle testing that it's still binding, and it clicks again, and now it's jiggling. And it's a standard pin, like I said, but that's because there's a slight bit of overmilling on the plug, which I'll show you after when I take it apart. So now I feel pin 3, got some clicks out of him. Pin 4, a little bit of clicking. Pin 2 is barely binding. I don't know if that guy's... Got some clicks out of him. Pin 6, I got a click, but still, and a second click out of pin 6. So now I'll go up, and a little touch on 1. 1 is almost no lift, but it's got a little bit of lift, and it's open to the operating. So if you want to open this to... I haven't tried this, but let's see if we can get it just... all right, we're locked. Well, so to get it to control, and I haven't tried this, we'll have to lift that back pin up at least sometime during the pick and hope it stays up, right? I don't know if it actually binds or anything like that, but we'll give it a try. So, all right, that's a 4. And sometimes this overmilling messes with me where I don't even get the lock open at all. So trying this twice in a row is going to be maybe a bit of a challenge, especially because I'm not getting... Alright, so click from something there. Right now, rather than... I'm just feeling for whichever one is failing the jiggle test, right? And just go after that. Alright, so that was a 6, and then I'm going to make sure that pin 7 is like lifted up. Alright, and we got it again to operating. So, that pin 7, you could get like, you could make like a, maybe take a key and cut it so you only have the bottom and then just a little thing holding up at the back. Put that in. You know, you want to cut off the top of the bow so you have a place to work, and pick it while you're holding up that last pin, and then you'll get the control out of it. But I'm not going to make a tool for just this thing here. Instead, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll take it apart, and I'll show you that that overmilling, or almost like a chamfer on there. To remove this clip, let's go ahead and zoom back in and actually, sorry, turn on our autofocus. Let's lower this down a bit and then zoom back in. There we go. Okay, so the clip on here is, let's see, actually we'll lock it up. I have the key, so here's the clip. You can lift it using this piece here. Come on. There we go. Clip is off. And then we'll use the key, follower, push that guy out. What am I stuck on? Okay. Maybe I should have done it this way. There's a little, like, for the, I don't know what that is actually, but your pins could drop into there, I'm guessing. So anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th one just stays in there. It is like a spring-loaded, almost looking like a pin and pin. Look at that. And if we look at this plug, let me see if I can get that in focus there. Come on, don't focus on my ring, focus on the plug. are, okay, hopefully you can see that there. These things, they flare out a bit. They've been like, they've been milled at a wider diameter at the very top. So what that causes is, let's get a driver pin out of here. Or we'll just get them all out. First one, 2, and the springs are all standard, so I'll just leave them in. No point in taking them all out. 4, 5, and these are like, looks like balanced driver pins. So the driver pins are varying in length. I think that helps against bumping attacks, or probably against zipping attacks as well, maybe even raking attacks. All right, so those are all our pins there, and I'll show you what happens and why you get that double click out of this. Basically, if you have a pin here, you'll push it up, and then it'll click into, this one that definitely does, it'll click into that larger bit of milling. When it comes out, it'll go click, and it'll get caught on that lip, basically. I'm trying to find one that, maybe a different pin. So not all the pins did this for me, right? Like that one I was just messing with was one of the ones that doesn't. But here, this one, it catches at the lip right there. So it's caught at the lip, and then you got to push it a bit further to get it free. Hopefully that demonstrates it. But it was kind of boggling me for a bit, because I was like, I'm pretty sure these are all standards, and I'm getting 2 clicks like a serration, but I don't, you know, it's just strange. And it actually held it up, getting it open a couple times, and then you have to find the one with the jiggle test that's binding. So anyways, that's a Yale 6-pin LFIC. Thanks. Bye.